So you've bought yourself an NVR box without realising that you need to put a hard drive in there. Luckily this tutorial is going to show you how to install your own hard drive into your NVR box. And the first thing you want to do with a Hilook box is you want to turn it upside down. And as you can see here, we've got 4 screws, so 2 there in the top corners, 2 in the bottom corners. You need to unscrew those, turn the box upright, and this white plastic cover will just come up and slide away. So how do we install this hard drive into this box? So we've got, can you see these 4 parts here? That is where your hard drive will get screwed into. So if we look on the back of the hard drive, we've got the 4 screw holes there. So what we want to do is position it that way. Now this is where it gets a little bit fiddly, because we need to hold the hard drive in position and turn the box upside down. Then we need to line the holes up like so, and then we've got our screws. So like I say, it will be a little bit fiddly to try and do this, try to hold it with one hand and screw it in with the other. Okay, so the hard drive is screwed in now, the 4 screws are in. So the hard drive is fixed in place inside the Hilook box. So what we need to do now is we have got the power connector which needs hooking up. So if you see that little plastic part there, that needs to come to the front. So if you can see those 4 pins, that is where this connects. So just push that down onto the board. Now this is the power that goes into the back of the hard drive. So I'm not too sure if you can see it on the camera there. There's a little cutout in the bottom corner there. And if you look on the back of the hard drive, can you see how that connector comes down there? That is where your little cutout needs to go. And that should just push into place. And then just give it a little push, make sure it's in. That's it, that's connected. And this is your Sata cable, so this is what transfers the data from the board to the hard drive. So once again, can you see that little cutout on the cable? Not too sure if the camera's going to get it in focus, but there's a little cutout in the cable there. And on the board, can you see that SATA connection there? How it comes down a little bit. So we make sure our little cutout is where that bit comes down. And we just push that, you hear it click, so that's connected now. And this goes into the back of the hard drive. Okay, so that's connected now. So that is how you connect the hard drive up. So don't be too heavy-handed when you do this, because obviously you've got platters inside this hard drive, and if you drop it, chances are you will break the hard drive. So just take your time with it. Make sure you connect your power cable, your SATA cable, screw the hard drive in place, and that is pretty much it. Just make sure your connectors are pushed in firmly as well, which they are here. And then we just screw the lid back on. So to put the lid back on, obviously you've got this back plate here, so that is where there's a big gap on the back of the lid. So you've got plastic all the way around there, so where that gap is, that goes where your connectors are on the back. And then we just push it together, and that's it, it's all lined up now. So we just need to pop these 4 screws back in, so we'll do that now. And that is it, and that is how you install a hard drive into a Hilook NVR box. If you like the content that's being created on this channel, please hit the subscribe button. You'll find it in the bottom right of each of the videos.